This kind of breaks my heart because I have built almost every single car in this museum, and I've always wanted to build a Falcon Gasser. This is a 1962 Falcon Gasser, and it's been very well built. It's a very nice little car. It started out with a really good body. It's got a 350 Chevy V8 in it with a turbo 350 automatic. Got a Chevy pickup straight axle. It's got a Ford 9-inch rear end. Everything is hooked up to work. It's got all new brakes. Front end's been rebuilt. New drive shaft. Everything on the motor's new. New rear bumper. New glass. It's just a really nice driving little car. Of course, it's got its flaws. It's got little rattles in the doors and stuff like that. But it's just a really good, fun little car to drive. And this car is a car we'd like to sell. I've opened the hood for the Falcon to take a look. Now, this is not a car show, all billet, high dollar car. There's no air conditioning, there's no power steering, no power brakes. Everything's pretty much original as far as brakes and steering and that sort of thing. And it's all workable. It's all good. It's all good stuff. And we actually built a little subframe underneath that hooked that motor to, because these are a unibody car without a frame. So we built a frame underneath there to hook the front end to and that sort of thing. This is a 350 Chevy V8, original motor, original transmission, not rebuilt. It was just a really good motor. The tranny we took out of something, I don't remember what it was, but it just runs really well, and it's got a lot of power. And so this is a car I wouldn't be afraid to drive anywhere. You know, without air conditioning and stuff like that, probably be a little tough by today's standards, but if you're going to go to a Gasser meet or a car show or whatever, boy, it's ready to go. Just give it a good polish and a good cleaning, and this would be a car you could be proud of. This is a 1940 Ford Deluxe Coupe. We have 4 street rods here at Motion Unlimited, and this is one of them. Peggy and I built this car. I built this car. I bought it out of Colorado. I think that's where I got it. And it was in pretty rough shape. Had a big old 2.4 tunnel ram setup sticking through the hood. Had a chain steering wheel. Had a Jeep rear axle. And so we stripped all that stuff out of there. Body was real good on it. I just had to straighten a bunch of dents, but no rust. It's really clean inside. Nice original dash still in it. And so I kept everything original that I could. As far as original seat, this is not a billet high dollar car. It doesn't have power steering, it doesn't have air conditioning. It's got original steering box, which has been rebuilt. So it's just a really good running driving car, and it's really pretty. This is plum crazy paint. Bumpers have been replated. It's just a really, really nice car. Everything on it's new that we could replace. And the only thing I can say is that these are, alongside of 32 and 33 Fords, one of the most popular Fords you can buy yet today. 40 Ford Deluxe Coupes are the most beautiful, and they are. They're beautiful cars. They got a beautiful traditional style. And this is one, you don't see these very often that aren't changed a lot. LS1, fuel injection, computers. This has none of that stuff. Easy to fix, easy to drive, parts are inexpensive. This is just a really nice car. Okay, once again, I'd like to tell you about this motor. This is a 350 Chevy V8. All stock configuration, has not been souped up or anything like that. It's got an Edelbrock carb. It's got a high energy ignition system, and that's about it. And I did that to see if I get a little better gas mileage, and it did help. This fits in here so nice that I'm running an original fan with plenty of room for clearance. This radiator's been rebuilt, and the radiator's located down in the stock 40 Ford position where it was original. And a little dusty, but when it's all polished up, the car looks really, really nice. And it does run and sound good. Now what you're looking at right here is something you just don't see every day at all. This is a factory-built 1925 Studebaker motorhome. This is the real deal. It will run. We haven't had it running for many years, but it will run. And we did drive it. And we more or less built it. There's some pictures of it over here. Mike will show you a picture of it. And so we put all the new glass in it, and we built the body. And when we got it, we were just going to scrap it. But come to find out, the frame on it, which was a combination wood and metal, was still good. So all the siding was bad, roof was bad. So we replaced all that. It's got all the modern conveniences of a regular motorhome except for a toilet. You're on your own there. And I just really don't know what else to say. It's just really, really unusual, really big. And it would make you a nice little camper if that's what you want to do. But you got to remember, about 30 miles an hour is about what you're going to get. What you're looking at is a 1947 Lincoln Zephyr convertible. This was a 12-cylinder car, as you can tell by the emblem on the front of the hood. It's a really, really nice car, pretty much all original except the motor. And God forgive me, I don't know how you ever put that motor in, but it's got a 6-cylinder Ford motor in it, hooked to a 3-speed transmission. And it runs and drives great, but it's a 6-cylinder Ford. Definitely affects the price, but it's still a very valuable car. So instead of paying $75,000 for it, you'll get a much better deal than that. Mike's going to show you the interior. It's got an original Lincoln leather, all leather interior. Of course, it's been converted over to 12 volt. Got all the 12 volt stuff to go with it. Electric fuel pump. Car starts and runs very well. This is a 2002 Firebird Trans Am, Pontiac Trans Am. And I guess I shouldn't probably get into a great big long dissertation about it, but this was my brother's car. And it's cherry. It's black interior, black top. Got all the bells and whistles. It runs and drives excellent. The interior is almost mint. The top is perfect. Paint's got a few chips, got high miles. But it's really, really a nice car, and I intended to keep this car forever, but I can't. So I'm going to sell it. As much as it breaks my heart, I'm going to sell it. And so here it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful Pontiac Trans Am. That's all I can say.